You've heard of flipping phones and you've seen folding phones, but what if I told you the future is both? Meet the Huawei Mate XT, the world's first tri-fold phone. Yeah, you read that right? This thing doesn't just fold once, it folds twice, transforming from a compact smartphone into a full-blown 10-inch tablet. I had to get my hands on one, and let me tell you, it's every bit as wild as it sounds. But is it practical? Let's break it down. Closed, the Mate XT looks like a sleek 6.4-inch smartphone, thin bezels, a bright 90Hz display, and surprisingly normal proportions. At 13 millimeters thick, it's chunky for a slab phone, but on par with other foldables like the Galaxy Z Fold. The power button doubles as a fingerprint reader, and the volume rocker sits slightly off-center, but it's totally usable. What's wild? Each panel is just 4 millimeters thin. Huawei's engineering here is next level, but that exposed screen edge? Yeah, that's gonna give you anxiety. Unfold it once, and you've got a 7.9-inch squarish tablet similar to a Z Fold or Pixel Fold. The crease is subtle and the software adapts seamlessly, but it's clear this isn't the main mode. Holding it feels uneven, thick on one side, thin on the other, and the leatherback meets glass design is quirky. But the cameras? Flagship tier. No selfie cam here, just use the rear lenses with a live preview on the outer screen. For a halfway point, it's solid, but the real magic happens when you go full unfold. Boom, 10.2 inches of OLED glory. This isn't just a tablet, it's a pocketable iPad mini rival. The screen stretches to 3184 by 2232 with two creases, one inward, one outward, both impressively minimal. The UI smoothly expands across all three panels and the thinness is disorienting, like holding a sheet of paper. But there's a catch, fold it wrong and the phone scolds you. Yep, it literally pops up a warning, fold it the right way, buddy. Now let's talk trade-offs. That 5600 mAh battery? Bold for a 10-inch screen. Tablets this size usually pack 8000 mAh+, so expect to charge often. The speakers? Tinny and weak, physics hates thin devices. There's no IP rating, so keep it away from water, and the Chinese OS means hacked-in Google apps and missing US bans. Oh, and the price? Around $3,500. But for a trifold? Honestly, it's not that crazy compared to premium folds. The included case is clever, it snaps onto the back, protects the exposed screen edge, and even has a rotating kickstand for media mode. But the real psychos? They'll unfold this thing into a DIY kickstand, balancing it on its own screen. Cringe. Huawei's software tweaks shine here, though wireless charging works sideways, the UI adapts to every fold, and the camera's 50MP main, 12MP ultra-wide, plus telephoto are shockingly good for something this thin. Under the hood, it's flagship specs, a Kirin 9010 chip, up to 16GB RAM, 1TB storage, and 67W wired or 50W wireless charging. There's even a variable aperture lens f/1.4 to f/4 for pro-level bokeh. But let's be real, you're not buying this for specs. You're buying it because it's a 10-inch tablet that fits in your pocket. In a world of incremental upgrades, the Mate XT feels like a leap. So why isn't everyone making trifolds? Probably because it's hard. The hinges, the weight distribution, the battery life, Huawei's solving puzzles others won't touch. And while it's not perfect, RIP speakers, it's a proof of concept that actually shipped. No vaporware here, just a bonkers device that makes you wonder, what's next? If you're in the US, importing this is a gamble, thanks, Huawei bans. But as a tech marvel? Chef's kiss. It's overkill, it's impractical, and yet, I can't help but admire it. In a sea of copycat phones, the Mate XT dares to be different. And sometimes that's enough. So what do you think? Would you rock a trifold, or is this just a flex for early adopters? Drop a comment, I'm curious. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe for more tech madness, and I'll catch you in the next one.